how's it going? Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And I'm going to start out with the good news. Now, in yesterday's video, I told you about this really awesome thing I found at the grocery store, English muffin bread. It smelled like English muffin. The crust had the texture and cornmeal powdering, whatever thing that English muffins have, and it was just a really cool idea. If nothing else, it's a really cool idea. And I did try it, and oh boy, it's great. The taste is very reminiscent of English muffin. However, it is not a dry bread. It's just as much of a moist bread as any other decent bread that you'd buy anywhere, and with a kind of a homemade-ish kind of quality to it, because I'm pretty sure they custom bake it there. You know, it's in a custom wrapper and all that stuff and whatever. But it was really good. My only regret with the stuff is that I did not have the opportunity to actually throw it into a toaster and just plain have some good old-fashioned buttered toast with it. And the reason for that is I have not had a working toaster in years. So I wasn't able to do that. But to the extent that I did use it, it was great. Absolutely. So if you get a shot, if you have a grocery store around that does stuff like that, try it. You will not regret it. Absolutely. If you like English muffins, you're going to love this stuff. Imagine making a sandwich with English muffins. Gee, now there's a concept. Egg McMuffin, anyone? Anyway. Okay, the bad news is today is April 1st. And that means that the world is currently being subjected to a torrential flood of some of the worst jokes in history. And I have to say that this time around, YouTube is no exception. Because I got onto the video manager page today, and this is what I saw. And okay, that's fine. The thing, it actually has a link in it, and it links to a page that is talking about how YouTube has actually been, all the 8 years of YouTube has been a contest. And all the videos uploaded to it have been entries in that contest. And how they're going to spend 2 years reading the video descriptions of all the uploads. And then how the winner will be notified in 2023 or some crap like that. And so on. I gotta say a couple of things about that. First of all, that little banner that shows up on your My Videos page, on your video manager, whatever they want to call it these days, it's got this little X up in the left upper right hand corner of it that you could dismiss it. The problem is that it doesn't stay dismissed. And yes, I have cookies enabled. It does not stay dismissed. It comes back when you refresh that page. Not a big deal for most people, I'm sure. However, I'm one of these crazy number watchers. I mean, I'm not in this game for the numbers, but I can't help myself. There's numbers on that page, I'm going to watch them. I'm going to keep an eye on them at least. I don't actually go so far as to make big fancy spreadsheets and charts, but I'm only about that far from doing it. So I spend a lot of time on that page. I refresh that page, well, on average, I probably refresh it 20, 30, 50 times a day. You know, and every single time I refresh it today, that stupid little banner is coming back. You can't make it go away forever. Not for all the world, all the tea in China, or whatever else you want to give them. And it's really, really annoying. You know, that's taking a joke from gee, this might be funny, to, okay, you're starting to really aggravate me. And, you know, the little, oh, what is that, this little white on yellow image to the one side of the indications that it's been uploaded and published and monetized and so on. That one I can ignore because it's not moving the rest of the page down. You know, that little banner thingy, it moves the rest of the page down by its own height. That throws off the way I do things, and this may seem really kind of OCD, maybe even it is. I don't know. Don't care. I just think that, you know, I have a certain way of doing things, a certain way of laying out how I've got my browser set up, and the tab that I have that in it. I scroll the thing so I can see a certain number of video entries, and, you know, the most recent ones, and the number of views, the number of likes, the number of comments, and whenever the number of comments changes and I notice it, I try to go to it and read the comments, reply to those that warrant a reply, you know, and so on, you know. And that's just the way I do things, and this throws it off. Granted, it doesn't throw it off by much, but it throws it off just enough to make me want to growl or slap somebody every time I see that little yellow banner. And so I am so thankful that as I'm sitting here, it is right now 9:13 p.m. as I record this, and that means that at midnight, April 1st will be over with, and here's hoping that YouTube will go back to the way it was yesterday, before they started doing this crap. What really surprised me about this big joke is that they've actually got a couple of presenters, oh good, they got a couple of presenters on a live stream, standing there, reading video descriptions of the, quote, entries, unquote. And they've been tweeting about it all day. You know, about how these presenters are going to be doing this for 2 years. 24/7. And people are playing along with it. I don't know if some people are actually believing this or not or what, but, ugh. I gotta tell you. Lame! I'm sorry, but it is. The one thing I've noticed about myself over the last several years, I have found that the older I get, the less humor I find in, for lack of a better term, dumb jokes. And that's a dumb one. And I don't think it's the least bit funny. As a matter of fact, I find almost no humor in April Fool's jokes at all anymore. Minecraft, the people who make Minecraft, Mojang, they pulled a big one. They announced, they got together with a bunch of big-time Minecraft YouTubers and gave them a special version of Minecraft and had them making pre-release review or announcement videos, whatever you want to call them, about Minecraft 2.0. How, you know, and the basic shtick is the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement, has been lifted, and we can now tell you about Minecraft 2.0. And they get into all this stuff, and they're showing all kinds of really ridiculous stuff in the game. A little bit of which would actually be kind of cool. I like the idea of the tinted glass. As a matter of fact, there's a mod that provides that now. So tinted glass and vanilla would be great. And there's some other things and whatnot. But the idea is that they actually expect people to believe all this. They even went so far as to arrange to leak copies of this version of Minecraft. And I gotta say, I'll be honest with you, the only reason I hit like on any of those videos is just simply out of my habit of hitting like on certain people's videos to show my support for people that I subscribe to. And that would be it. And now I see by the timer on the camera that I have already ranted now for 10.5 minutes. Okay, it wasn't all a rant, but most of it was. I gotta admit that. And, oh yeah, well, there was another little wonderful little bit of thing that happened today. I got recording on part 2 of my kind of a 2-year anniversary world tour-ish kind of thing that I'm doing in my Minecraft main world, the main vanilla world. And I recorded almost an hour of footage, most of it in one take. I brought that into the editor, ready to start editing on it. I was going to get that uploaded this afternoon, and there was something missing. My microphone was muted the entire time. Not one bit of my commentary made it through. Which means I have a choice of either doing post-commentary, which I am not going to do in this case because this is a rather long piece to try to do that with, or I get to delete those files and try it again tomorrow, this time making double sure that the microphone is enabled. Oy. And by the way, just in case anybody is possibly having any remote hint of a doubt, there is no hint or even scrap of a beginning of a thought of there being any April Fool's joke in this video. I haven't done an April Fool's joke in decades. And in fact, in my entire life, I think I've tried to do that maybe 3 or 4 times. And it was never received well, so I stopped trying. And now sitting here from this point of view, from this side of life, I can see why it was never received well. Because it wasn't funny. Oh well. Like I said, this is my opinion. This is what I think. Well, I don't actually know if I said that. Whatever. My brain's all getting turned around here. And I need to shut up or I'll rant for another 20 minutes. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. TinFoilChef.